Hello everyone, you're watching Cricket Calling. I'm your host Indranil Basu. Today's, of course, a big game. Mumbai versus Rajasthan Royals, two top teams really, and it's in Wankhede Stadium. Well, it's become a ritual for us to watch that match whenever Mumbai is playing because the kind of excitement it has created so far. And all thanks to Mr. Hardik Pandya, the way he's carrying himself as a captain. There's a lot of criticism off and on the field, a lot of booing. A lot of people are suggesting a lot of things to him that he should avoid that noise. It's not easy out there for Hardik Pandya because uh, you have to focus on your team, on your performance, on the booing bit. So it's Himalayan tasks right now in front of him. And the best part of the story, then people are saying all kinds of things that he's not sort of focusing on captaincy, or I mean, he's focusing more on captaincy rather than focusing on his performance. So all these talks are going on, and it's tough being a Hardik Pandya right now. And we'll talk about that. We're joined by Mr. Abhijit Sarkar, former CEO of Pune Warriors Sahara, and of course Ashwin Krishnan, sports marketing expert. Welcome, gentlemen. I mean,
Thank you, Dad.
it's yeah, it's Abhijit said it's oh you had a haircut. Wow,
Yo, I had to. When I'm
wow.
in Bombay, so I have to
Why you
reinvent
can't do it
myself.
in you can't do it in Lucknow?
My friends inspire me here in Bombay, actually.
Okay, Bombay is of course is I mean all I've seen Ashwin
City
bhai,
of
you would
style
agree
and
with me
glamour.
also. No, all these players before IPL actually begins, they all have a haircut. Well, I'm not a hair specialist, as you can. I'm not the
There is
right
a,
person.
there is a difference here. Amit
Yeah.
Mishra didn't have a haircut, he had a hair transplant last year.
All right.
So
Who,
he added two
who,
facets. Amit Mishra,
who
sir,
had
last
yeah, Amrit
Amit
Mishra,
Mishra
Amit Ba.
एक तो hair
हाँ.
transplant करके आया था.
No, but yeah, I mean, all of them get a haircut. I mean, as if someone is. It's like a wedding for the cricketers being part of IPL. But for Hardik Pandya, this marriage with Mumbai Indians starting is little rough, and we have seen this is a trend when things starts happening. No team would lose three match in a row. It doesn't happen, with especially the big team like. And we saw in Delhi, they lost first two matches. They won against a big team like Chennai. So your thoughts? Where is Mumbai standing today, Abhijit
You
sir?
asking me? Look,
Yes, yes.
is Mumbai's first home match under the leadership of Hardik. So that will be people are looking forward to it. And I still feel that a bit too much of trolling is going on against Hardik because he's after all a national treasure. So we should, of course, whatever flaws and every person has it in him. So anyway, he's trying to get back to hardcore cricket and trying his best. But Mumbai team has its own flaws, and as far as the bowling is concerned, they have a terrific batting unit, and one of the their senior pros, if Piyush Chawla also comes back to form, then Piyush Chawla's spin and Bumrah pace can lead their attack, and that will be good for Mumbai. and and they are against the best team. Again, I am saying all the top cricketers are saying, all the specialists are saying, including you and everybody is saying the Rajasthan Royals team, their bowling attack, Berger, Trent Bolt, Avesh Khan, Sandeep Sharma, Ashwin, Virendra Chahal, reinventing himself, Riyan Parag, then Yashasvi Jaiswal, and all the top with you see the batting lineup, Sanju Samson. So they are although it's too early, they are they are the strong contenders to qualify for the playoff. After that, that depends upon how they play there in the playoff. And so it's a very strong team. So if today in front of the home crowd, Mumbai bounces back the way in the yesterday Delhi did it, because Vishakhapatnam is also their home ground. They have played there as a home. So I think it will be very good for the IPL also this year. It will become more interesting, more intriguing, and for Mumbai. That no doubt it will be a turnaround. It has happened in the past. It's part of Mumbai. They have lost 5 match as a trot, and then ultimately they became champion. So Mumbai will be people in Mumbai and all the IPL admirers will look forward that Mumbai bounces back today and against a strong team like Rajasthan Royals.
Well, let's see what happens. You can also say a lot of things before the match. The first ball is bowled. Ashwin, bye. But Abhijit sir, I just want to ask you: are you going for the match today?
No. I'm not able to because I'm somewhere else. So if I
Okay,
get time,
all
maybe in
right.
the
Ashwin,
second
bye.
the second innings I may barge in, but I'm not sure about it.
No, you can't barge in. You're not Shah Rukh Khan. You can't barge in like that.
But in the boxes, I'm not in. I cannot go into the ground. That you can. I am not. I don't go like an old man like in the Firoz Kota ground and barge in the nets of the cricketers and start bowling.
No. I mean, actually, they've called up nets and all that. You're scared. I'll come and start bowling. You're right.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Ashwin,
you're
bhai,
right.
your thoughts? It's yeah. Your thoughts on Mr. Hardik Pandey? It's not being Hardik right now. The kind of the ways and now, I mean, we have also heard stories about how there are flying squads. Uh, I mean, I remember doing a story in Times of India and how ICC want to have flying squads to stop racial discrimination inside the stadium for the crowds, for the fans, for the cricketers. So same sort of thing we are going to see today. That's what is being reported. I don't know how much of it is true because these days stories are also a little. I mean, there are two kinds of stories. One is that it's happening, and second story is that it's not happening. And both are exclusive. So, your thoughts on Hardik Pandya, the challenges he has in front of him?
Actually, I think our country is a little too extreme at times because
Yeah,
knowing Rohit is a lovely human being, lovely guy, and the support he has is very, very justified. He should get even more support. There's no doubt at all. Apparently, someone lost his life yesterday or day before yesterday. I don't know when in the last game. This came
Yeah,
out on YouTube. Somebody lost his life. It's ridiculous because he cheered when Rohit got out. A 63-year-old man was beaten to death. We can't be
yes,
so
very.
extreme. It is horrible. Hardik Pandya took captaincy, assuming you are captain of a franchise and you're moving to another franchise, you will ask for equal rights, you will ask for captaincy. Mumbai could have said no.
yeah,
Nobody has forced them to give him captain. They also saw merit and they took it. Yes, I don't know the details of communication with Rohit. No communication with Rohit. Rohit to me is a captain, Indian captain, and he's a far better player than Hardik and a far bigger player, no doubt at all. But then you can't take it if someone is captain, accept it and move on. It's not about Rohit. Rohit is accepted. The country is not accepting, and so much pressure. I don't know why. Because see, you have to play now. See, in a winning team, there'll be 100 mistakes which will never go noticed. In a losing team, even one mistake will be magnified. So that's what's happening. So Mumbai should just put it aside. They're all big cricketers. They're all experienced cricketers, and they know how to handle. This is the price you pay for fame. So you just have to put it
yeah,
behind you, and they have to win. The minute they start winning, this will go. Sir knows he has seen so much cricket. He has been with
Right.
the team. He knows the thought process of cricketers. Abhijit Da knows, so he can tell you better than I can that they once they start winning, everything will change. If Mumbai had won the first 2 games, I assure you, this thing wouldn't have been so magnified.
absolutely. So true, so true. But Abhijit has seen so many, but he doesn't reveal anything. That's a problem.
No, like you take the example of Mission Stark. He gave 13 runs per over,
Uh,
but KKR won on the match, so nobody is talking about that. And although few of the catches was also dropped in the match, but still, if KKR is winning, then if a player worth 25 crores, 24 point something, he must be under so much pressure. And the franchisee is also under pressure who has bid it for him for 24 for something crores. And he's going away
and
for
then you have
runs.
your and then you have someone like Gautam Gambhir, your friend. He's not going to tolerate any nonsense because he's a no nonsense mentor, and he's going to ensure
He's an
everyone performs.
intense
Every member of the team.
he he's an intense person. That's not calling a no nonsense. He's intense, and whatever he says, whatever the way he motivates, whatever he put forward, he speaks with conviction. He stands by whatever he speaks, whatever his decision is. Then and if
Yeah.
you go by a player, you back a player, that player will go and perform. We see the turnaround. I don't know. It is Gambhir, Gautam Gambhir, or including Chandrakant Pandit, or the whole support staff. But the way Andre Russell turned, we are seeing a fitter Andre Russell this year. Andre Russell didn't perform last year. So the way, except in one or two matches, I think. But if Andre Russell goes on performing consistently, then other teams are in danger. I'm telling you. And the IPL is going to see vintage cricket. Then Andre Russell on one side, Dhoni is on the other side, Rishabh Pant coming up, and Rinku Singh, and so lots of other players. Maybe Samir is maybe be the next star. So there are lots of new things are coming up.
All
So,
right.
but
All right. But so Mumbai is where all the action will take place to the evening. Ashwin bhai, how uh, how how has Rajasthan convinced you as a team? I mean, they have bowling attack, perfect opening bowling attack, middle overs, death overs. What a team! I mean, Sanju Samson, of course, played some lovely innings initially, but of course, he's always looking for that consistency. And we've seen Jaiswal yet to fire. I mean, top batsmen haven't fired, but still they've won and looking quite convincing. And Ashwin coming and hitting sixes at will, that was a surprise package, and he's being promoted also. And I'm also hearing stuff about people who have joined him, and he might be there as a director of coaching eventually when he retires, because this bonding with Rajasthan has strengthened so much. But Ashwin, I mean, this is another team I can see giving a lot of they giving a lot of confidence to the players, job security. You won't be dropped no matter what happens. Do you see Rajasthan doing well with this sort of template, which of course was there in 2008, way back when Sharma used to lead the side?
Yeah, Rajasthan is a fantastic team. It's probably one of the best teams, top two, three teams in this IPL. And on paper, Rajasthan definitely ticks all the boxes. As bowlers, they've got a huge variety: left arm, right arm, off spin, leg spin, name it, they have it all. And they have quality bowlers. It's not a rookie who's coming into bowl. And then they're batting so deep, they bat all the way down to Ashwin. Dhruv Jurel is there. They've got keepers also back up. Now, so as Samson gets injured, Dhruv is there. He's a quality keeper. And they've got batsmen. Someone like the fact that they're performing so well despite Jos Buttler not performing is a massive plus, because if Butler performs, he can decimate. He's got 500s in IPL. He can decimate the
Yes.
opposition. So it's not a joke. Now, I'm in fact putting my money, not literally, just figuratively speaking, on Butler performing today. It's all about getting a start. The top two, three, three or four, your best batsmen should, top three, four batsmen should play first to maximize the opportunity to score, and then the rest can follow. And Butler is the opening.
Yeah.
So technically, I think it's a great team. I think, to be honest, today it's a stronger team than Mumbai.
All right, but Mumbai really needs to. I mean, the team really needs to hand over the white ball to Jasprit Bumrah. I mean, the captain should do that. Hardik Pandya should practically do that, because his 4 overs are going to be very important. And as we know, I look at the number of wickets he's taking. Jasprit Bumrah 148 wickets, already taken from 122 matches. He's probably the best bowler in the competition. The way he started off, and when he's the best, you can't leave it in the last, because I mean, he's your main course. You can't use him as a dessert, right, Abhijit sir? Am I right?
yes, I totally
Or
agree with
start.
that. I told you that. Yeah, I told you that they're planning. I don't know why if Bumrah comes and in the initially takes two or three wickets, the other team will be under pressure. But the team like Yashasvi Jaiswal, Butler, and if they lose one of the main two wickets, the Rajasthan team will be under pressure. That for that they badly need Bumrah, bowler like Bumrah, because they after that the other bowlers are not at par as with the Bumrah bowls. And one of the two players, I was not able to recall because just I should mention about Butler. As far as I may be wrong, I think Butler is also Bumrah's bunny, but he gets out against Bumrah a lot. As far as I know, I may be wrong, but either Bumrah or the Butler, or maybe it is best too. But I know, as far as I know, it is Butler. So if
All right.
he strikes early, two or three wickets, it will be very good for Mumbai. Why sometimes Hardik is beginning starting, or sometimes some other bowler. Why not Bumrah? I don't know.
Well, we'll see a lot of Bumrah this time, then hopefully, because otherwise you'll give a lot of advantage to the team batting. I mean, the opponent side. But Ashwin bhai, your pick, you're saying quite convincingly that Rajasthan is they've got the edge over Mumbai this time. It doesn't matter whether the crowd is cheering for you or against you. So how do you see that?
Yeah, for sure. Also because of the performance this year, they're already 2 games up. They've won 2 games, and Mumbai are still looking for their first win. So even if on paper they're equal as teams in terms of morale, team morale, and motivation, Mumbai are going to have to put that extra effort to win. Rajasthan don't have that kind of pressure on themselves. Even if they lose, they're 2 games up. They're not slipping down the board. And like we talked about Mumbai should attack. You can only win by attacking. So Bumrah should open the bowling. It's like when we were kids, when I had a plate full of things, I used to eat the thing I liked the most in the end. You can't reserve the best for the last in T20. It's instant cricket. You've got to put your
True.
best forward first, and then the rest should be trained enough to be able to manage and cover up.
True.
You can't have the
Absolutely.
best coming in, and the best coming in the end, and all the momentum is lost. Assuming these guys go after flyer, and like Sir just said, if he is Bumrah's bunny, and
Mm.
Bumrah comes on when he's 45 not out, then what's the problem? How will you sort it out? Right? He will talk
Well,
Bumrah
it's,
out of the place because he's got his eye in. Bumrah will get him early if he can have an early go at him now when he's not settled, when he's getting his eye in. So that's why you should attack. It's not about preserving your best for the last. You can't do that in T20.
you
Best
can't.
batsman.
And look at Yashasvi Jaiswal. I mean, the way he's improved, what a player he was. Uh, yeah, I mean, really, I mean, look at the runs he scored. But the only thing is, he goes hard at deliveries, which is somewhere it won't work. India, it will work, but not away from home. We've seen what Mayank Yadav did other day, and that was the reason why Abhijit sir probably had an extra dinner that day, extra food. Was he was so excited seeing the way Lucknow, and Lucknow is also doing so well. And when you try to hit uh, against the pace, you can't do that actually, which Shikhar Dhawan rightly pointed out. You have to use the pace of the ball rather than going hard at the ball when someone is bowling fast. So, and Yashasvi is technically doing that every time. And probably he's not got runs. Probably today is the day, and he's playing in front of his home crowd. Of course, it's his home. It's Mumbai. Yashasvi is from Mumbai, so that's going to be interesting, isn't it? Uh, Abhijit sir, your thoughts on Yashasvi getting some runs?
Yeah, look, he has improved by 100% whatever he was doing last year. The form he is. So I think we are expecting a couple of centuries, at least couple of centuries this year from Yashasvi Jaiswal. So although he's trying to hit hard, especially the short pitch deliveries, and he's getting out in mid off or mid on. So, but otherwise he's in full flow. And the first century maker in this IPL, I think maybe I'm looking forward that maybe Yashasvi Jaiswal, whom I'm expecting that
All
he
right,
will score a century.
we'll see that. We'll see that. In fact,
Yeah.
I was talking to Yashasvi a year ago or something, and I remember when he first met MS. I think Rajasthan and Chennai were playing a match, and he sort of folded his hand with a bow, greeted Dhoni, and they had a conversation. I wanted to know what was that conversation. He didn't reveal it much, but MS Dhoni, uh, Ashwin Bhai, I mean, the way he batted yesterday, I mean, of course, Chennai couldn't win, but MS Dhoni won. I mean, the way he was playing, he knew there was no pressure to win the game. But he was one for the gallery, but he was absolutely brilliant the way he was striking the ball. And the fact that he's recovered from his knee injury, he was getting you know below the ball. I mean, which is amazing with the tapping the bat on next to the toe, not with a high back lift. Super player. Even now, you just can't rule him out. He can and come and come and hit sixes at will. Ashwin bhai,
One thing I noticed about MS Dhoni yesterday, and I was looking at him very intently.
yeah,
I have a Ganesha statue in my house, right?
all right,
And it is still, obviously, it's a statue. MS Dhoni had no fidgety movements. Especially, it was such a crunch situation, so much pressure
Yeah,
on him, and especially on
yeah.
him because he's expected to deliver. All the fans are there. Not one movement out of place. He's so still. His mind is so still. He is so calm. MS Dhoni's mind is stronger than his cricket. He is where he
Oh,
is because of his mind. He is where he is because of his brains. He's a great cricketer, but even his cricket falls short of his mental powers and his calmness and his self-belief. He's from not from this planet. You can't find another cricketer like that. And the way he played
so
yesterday,
true.
after 1 year, if I don't play cricket for 2 weeks and I go and
Yeah.
play, my lower back goes. 1 year he has not played cricket and he's coming back and tonking fast bowlers over the heads and clean hits. You see, and he's something else. He's something else. And everybody has to be very wary because the way he's playing now, he should bat up further up the order.
Yeah. Why is he not doing that?
He can't come so far down. He has to bat further up.
Yeah. Why is he not doing that? I mean, what an inspiration. More you see of MS Dhoni. And the best part, which I've learned over the years, I also play a little bit of cricket here and there. Avijit sir, if you can, as a batsman, if you can hit sixes at will, you're a super hit in IPL. And MS Dhoni has maintained that quality all throughout. He can hit a six at will, even at this stage when he's 42. And that's why he's still a super hit in IPL. Do you agree with my observation?
Absolutely agreed. I just don't agree that if Indrajit tries to become Dhoni. So, but I agree with whatever you spoke about Dhoni. So that so but it was vintage Dhoni yesterday. The way he hit the
I'm a walking
six over
wicket.
the
I'm a walking wicket. I get
yeah
in, I get out. So I'm a
yeah
walking
you
wicket.
just
Yeah.
you barge in every net practice actually that's the problem. Yeah. Anyway,
And
but
people follow the net. When they're here, I'm coming. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, yeah. So whenever either six over the cover, the single-handed six, it is the Dhoni at his peak. Also, those shots were rarely seen. The way he hit the sixes yesterday, the
Yeah,
six over the cover, the that is
yeah.
even at his peak. People, you will rarely see him hitting those sixes. He was, of course, the helicopter shot was more frequent and all that, and the single-handed six. It was typical of Dhoni that the way Gulli and Kamli, he's scoring 31 runs in 13 balls. That's why people will speak. If he would have played 26 ball, what would have happened? And as far as Ashwin Bhai was saying about people being wary of the team will be wary and the teams will be wary of the crowd wherever he's going now. The whole India will be coming to see in every IPL destination wherever Dhoni is going to see Dhoni. The ticket it will be yellow all over the place. I'm warning all the IPL teams in advance. After yesterday's match and what the way Dhoni played, that showed the beauty of the IPL. People, you see that roaring of the crowd, high decibel. It was the home destination. Of course, it was in South, no doubt, but it was the home destination of Delhi. And the moment Thala entered, the way the shout, the high decibel shout of the crowd, people were roaring. And in that roar, then in with the what Ashwin Bhai said, with cool and calmness and with pause, started hitting sixes. And again, in 42 years, he has come back to his own, the same, as you spoke about initially, the same hairstyle also. So that same hairstyle, hitting sixes. What more IPL wants for this brand? IPL, he is the god, but Dhoni is the god of IPL. Sachin Tendulkar is god of cricket, but Dhoni is the god of IPL. It is God forsaken for IPL. For
Very
that
well
innings,
said.
yesterday Delhi won, but people are talking about who? Talking about
Dhoni
Dhoni
only.
and the luckiest part is and his favorite protege Rishabh Pant. But still, the whole world, everybody is admiring, adoring Dhoni, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, in spite of that match being won by Delhi and in spite of it being a home destination of Delhi. So that's the
True.
uniqueness of Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So that if and the way he's playing, I would love that he comes up the order. But the whatever their plan is about Ruturaj Gaikwad, the way he's under his guidance, whatever you must have. I have heard. I don't know. I was not able to see even if what he's trying to do, the way he's mentoring Ruturaj. That whenever the VRS call, he is not, if somebody bowler is staying over the VRS call, he's pointing towards Rituraj. Let Rituraj decide it. That is the way of mentoring. He is not putting this sign of VRS on just the bowler is asking somebody. He's just passing on the decision. Let Rituraj decide if we are going for the VRS or not. So he's doing the mentoring, like whatever Rituraj said last year also he was given the feeler that will become a captain, and the way he's playing. So, and the way the change in here that has happened in Shivam Dubey, the way he's using it as an impact player. That is the reason he's coming down the order. He could have done if he would have come 26, played for 26 ball. What would have happened? You never know. I think
All right. All right. We'll wait
Chennai would have
for
closed.
that day. No, no. When he actually gets more than 20 odd balls, because he's not top
Yeah.
team. If he wants, he can come up the order. I don't know why is he not
Although one must remember that catch which Khalil dropped of Mukesh, of the Dhoni only. It was a beautiful delivery by Mukesh. That would have been different. Anyway, it is quite natural to happen. In spite of that, that is Dhoni. If a normal cricketer, after dropping, he would have just start hitting blindly. So, but he initially his catch was dropped, and then he started the turnaround. In 13 balls, he hit 31 runs.
No, he was absolutely brilliant. I mean, there is no two ways about it. But,
There is something
huh,
Raja, that along these lines of what Abhijit Das just said. Shy Hope got a piece of advice from Dhoni. You know what it was? He was told you have more time than you think. When you're playing cricket, you always have more time than you think. So wait and watch and play according to the situation, is what he means.
absolutely. And
That's what he did.
when you tap the bat like that, and it's Newton's law. The way it goes up, comes down with that kind of speed, is just too good. MS Dhoni, and of course, Rishabh was equally good, and the fact that he's back in the contention. Ashwin Bhai, for the World Cup team, I think Rishabh is in. I mean, considering the other wicket keepers who are there, I think Rishabh is the first choice. I don't think selectors should have a second thought. Am I right or wrong?
You're right, because with regard to fitness, there's no problem. He's got runs. He's keeping well behind the wickets, and so there's no problem at all. And his experience now in an event like the World Cup, experience counts more than anything else. So Rishabh has the experience. He has the temperament to perform. Like for instance, yesterday he did a Dhoni when he flicked the ball and hit the stumps. When he wasn't even looking at it.
Helicopter shot.
So no. He
Helicopter shot
flicked the
also.
ball on the stump as a wicket keeper.
Yeah,
He
as a
flicked the
batsman
ball on.
also.
Yeah. So he's Rishabh Pant should play the World Cup, and he should be India's main wicketkeeper. There's no doubt in that. He's ready for it. He's fit.
He's ready for it. Abhijit sir, your thoughts? Rishabh ready?
Yeah,
Steady,
before I
go.
go to Rishabh, before I come to Rishabh, because I'm very tempted to say this, that's why I'm saying that no cricketer after retirement has gone back to IPL and have clicked. Dhoni has shown that. There are several world famous cricketers and even including Indian cricketers who are even some of your friends also, that they have gone back to IPL to perform,
Like
and they have
whom are you
exactly. No, I
indicating?
will not. I would like you to name it. Why should I name all the time? So anyway, but about Rishabh Pant. Look, I always want that the class. Look, after going through this life-threatening accident, the way he's playing, the way he has bounced back, he's a godsend. He's a natural cricketer. You say, see again that typical single-handed shot of his yesterday. We
One
saw the
handed.
glimpse of that yesterday. Yeah, one-handed. So You can his movements, his reflexes after such a life-threatening accident. You must have, how much hard work he must have gone through. What he spoke yesterday. I used to dream that I want to be on that clay soil. So, person who has like that passion, he should play. Or who else then? He should be in the Indian team.
True.
Whatever Ashwin said now. And of course, we should,
Absolutely.
if required, we should carry. We already, KL Rahul doesn't want to miss that spot. KL Rahul is there. We have Sanju Samson. We take along those people. If of course, if we are not taking Rinku Singh and all that, if Sanju Samson is performing, we can take Sanju Samson. But the first choice wicketkeeper, of course, should be Rishabh Pant.
Absolutely. लॉक किया जाए, इसे हटाए नहीं जा सकते.
Yes.
लॉक किया जाए. Selectors, I'm sure
Absolutely.
Ajit Agarkar will take a strong note of what Rishabh is doing.
And the presence
he's
and the
doing
ground
it.
presence
He's got
and the ground presence amongst the cricketers. Whenever Rishabh
I
Pant
always,
is
I
in the
always,
ground.
I always had that feeling Rishabh is the future captain in white ball cricket for India. But I don't know, then an accident happened. And it reminded me so much of that Yuvraj Singh episode when he was down with cancer. He fought back and came back. Rishabh is another, and both are lefties. And Rishabh is absolutely brilliant. And he's been effortless. And we wish him all the best and keep scoring and make India proud. We need match winners like him, some that fearlessness. So who is going to be fearless today? Ashwin Bhai, who is going to be the X factor today in today's match, coming back to Mumbai and Rajasthan. I can't take my mind off that match. It's going to be so interesting.
Mumbai, Bumrah, Rajasthan, Buttler.
All right. You've been backing Butler for a long time. Yes. I hope Butler comes good today. And Abhijit sir, your team, your X factors today.
For Mumbai, I go for Ashwin Bhai, that is Bumrah, and for Rajasthan, Yashasvi Jaiswal.
All right. So 2 Mumbai cricketers at the end of it. I mean, of course, Yashasvi has played a lot of cricket there. And this is our, of course, fantasy 11. Of course, I'm going to put Rohit Sharma there with Jaiswal. They are, of course, the Team India openers in T20 and Test cricket. They're doing well. Sanju Samson would be the number 3, Tilak Verma. And then we have Riyan Parag, we have Dhruv Jurel, Ravichandran Ashwin, we have Jasprit Bumrah, we have Trent Bolt, Berger, and Yuzvendra Chahal, and someone who's really done well in IPL, one of the leading wicket takers of the game of this competition. These are the top 11 picks we have today, and it's going to be very interesting. And I have to see how they perform. Yashasvi will be really, really hungry. The appetite of a cricketer is what that matters. Tilak Verma said that I'm going to stay on, but he couldn't stay on in that last game, probably against SRH. He'll be all set to do something different. But I'm not put Hardik Pandya there because he has to sort out a lot of other things which is happening around. The surround noise it just goes away when you actually perform. So performance is the main thing, and going by what he's done in last 2 matches, we were hoping that he comes good also, and make his team win, which is important. Winning is important in IPL. Every game is important. Thanks, Ashwin Bhai, Abhijit sir, for coming on the show and sharing your thoughts. As usual, cricket calling is getting infectious, and I'm so excited anchoring the show, talking about the game which we love so much from bottom of our heart. We'll see you around, and keep enjoying and stay fit and be happy and keep enjoying IPL. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you,
Good
Dada.
day.
Thank you, Ashwin Bhai. Thank you, Dada.
Thank you.